Hello, everyone. My name is Leo Malatedi. I'm from South Africa. I'm a lawyer and co-founder of Genoma Legal. And I'm here today, though, as a legal technology and innovation specialist. I'm pretty excited to be speaking here at the Africa Legal Innovation Week. Today, I'll be dabbling a bit into the state of innovation in South Africa. What I do appreciate though about the innovation and what is happening in South Africa right now is the fact that as lawyers, we are governed by the Legal Practice Act, though it makes it quite difficult for justice to access advocates such as paralegals who obviously are not in possession of a law degree. It makes it quite difficult though for people to move and push such missions, because in terms of the act, if you are not a lawyer and you're not qualified in terms of either the Attorneys Act or the Advocates Act, then you will not be able to provide legal services or assistance. So that in itself can be a barrier. But the move, though, that we've seen is the investigation into legal fees issue paper, which was released a while back, and some of the recommendations which I think are great for innovation and justice to access is the fact that legal services need to be transparent and they need to be clear, and there also needs to be set legal fees for specific things like contracts. So that in itself is great. What we're also seeing is a lot of innovation around artificial intelligence. So some of the great innovations that we've been seeing are more user-centered, user-faced, such as Luma Law, which is an AI chatbot that you can find on Facebook Messenger. If you need assistance, you just go to Facebook Messenger, search them, and you'll get the necessary assistance that you need. There's also Rainbow, which is an AI powered chatbot where you can navigate and speak to someone where you feel unsafe if you're in a relationship. And that is quite important, specifically considering the context of South Africa, where gender-based violence is such a huge and pressing issue. So that assists a lot. And the guys at Deep Learning Cafe are doing amazing work, though, with artificial intelligence when it comes to document automation. So those are some of the things that we can look into. In terms of support, there's no really country-specific initiatives that are focused and localized towards giving assistance towards legal tech and innovation. So if you're building something in technology, then you'd want them to go to tech accelerators and go through their specific programs. But what I do appreciate, though, is finding some international organizations that are driving the growth and funding of legal innovations, such as HIL, which is the Hague Institute for Innovation in Law. So it's doing crazy, amazing things here in Southern Africa. But what is needed, though, if we would want to develop South African ecosystem in terms of legal technology, is a bit more cohesive and collaborative approach. We're still very fragmented, even though the industry is still new, but everyone is everywhere. It's not united, and I think the cause can become, better tackled, more efficiently tackled, if we are tackling it together, stronger together type of vibe. And so a bit more associations building up that are a bit South African focused, that might assist in bringing all the relevant and key stakeholders to the table, such as lawyers, judges, tech entrepreneurs themselves, and to a certain extent, law firms that can also assist. What I would love seeing, though, is more adoption to legal tech solutions by law firms themselves, but that's a topic for another day. But in terms of what's happening in South Africa, I'm pretty excited with the fact that really the drivers of innovation are legal tech startups. I think this is purely because there's not a lot of red tape, and there's just, the freedom to actually fail, which is not true in corporate spaces or in law firms. So yes, the mine field and the mine gold really are legal tech startups in South Africa. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you around for the rest of the Africa Legal Innovation Week.